Most likely we are in a game. And it is all about time. It is all about time. In this life, or in this game, we are given hints by the way of sayings, by pictures that we are given over and over again. Let's hear some of these sayings. We all know about the story of Kronos. Kronos comes from Greek and it means time. Kronos devours its children. Maybe because due to time, all players grow old and die. In this game, usually we pay with time or we pay with money. Or is it that we pay with time always? But since it would be difficult to charge you time, then money was created. In reality, money is just the measure of how long something takes to be done. Some people, they required 30 units for 1 hour of time, and we call the units in dollars or euros or something else. Well, we hear of certain movies also talking about time. Movies are stories. Stories are a kind of a game within the game. There is the his story or history, which is what people think is the truth. But in reality, it's only his story, the story of the man who was writing. Usually used to be a man writing, so it wasn't called her story. I don't participate in his story. I write my own story, my story. My story, right? So, we hear that time is no man's friend. Time waits for no man. No man, right? At the same time, Alice, or all is, all is, seems to have time all mixed up. I think in this saying, they're just letting us know that we all have time mixed up. We don't understand time. It is time to understand time. I am Father Time. I am time itself. Time heals all wounds. Once you understand time, then you can go forwards, backwards, or sideways. You can be on time. You can have time on your hands. Time doesn't have to fly. You don't have to waste time because you got all the time of your life, right? And then you will have the time of your life, like the saying says. Well, What I'm saying is we have to become time lords. We have to become time. This is why some people in this world have billions and the rest don't. It is not because they were smart at business or because they inherited certain things. It is because they discovered what the rest have not. This is why all have time mixed up. But then there is a few that have figured out what is to get out of time. There is also another saying that says that the devil is not basically, I can't remember 100% how the saying goes, but the meaning is that the devil is not the devil because of its power, but because of its time, because of its age. Due to the fact that this being has been around forever, then it has acquired all the knowledge to change, to do all it wants to do. Well, we know we can manipulate this game. And the manipulation begins with your thinking. So you be and live, right? Believe you can change it, then you can. You believe you cannot change it, then you cannot. It's as simple as that. I know I can change it, and because of that, I have changed it. I was at times poor, very poor. I had a lot of disadvantages, but I believed I wasn't going to be poor, and I wasn't going to have the disadvantages, and so I changed the game. Changing the game is called magic. The ability to do things your way. Have it your way, as they say, right? And now, what we are willing to do, wanting to do, is to grow younger. And we believe that in the North Pole area there is Mount Meru, as the old maps show. We believe there is water there, and we intend to go there and drink of it. You see, the image on the screen has got crowns. It's got what looks like a double-headed eagle, or maybe what might even be another kind of animal. There's a man, I believe that is Saint George, trampling over the dragon, and the eagle holds certain elements. These are symbols used by the gamekeepers. This game is real. We watched movies a lot of times to live other games while the movie is playing. These are games that we are conscious of. The ultimate game is when we no longer know the difference between reality and the game itself. Blood over intent. You can manipulate the game. The game is not going according to your will. Change it. I have done it. Research Blood over intent. Love to all.